There is a saying, mediocre crypto founders are obsessed with raising funds. Good crypto founders are obsessed with product. Great crypto founders, they're obsessed with distribution. Make sense? Do you feel the power of this quote? We are no longer in 2017 whereby it's enough to say, I'm building a crypto product, to make people rushing as crazy and tossing in a bunch of money in your token or using your product, whatever that might be. Now we already crossed the chasm of the saturation stage of the crypto markets, where you need to compete. Usually you compete for the same people, aka for the same attention, with pretty much the same product, because now infrastructure gets, so better. So it costs you, I don't know, $5,000 to kick off your layer 2 on the top of Ethereum. It costs you 0.001 Solana to launch a meme coin. And everything is so easy. That is good for adoption, but that is bad for the new emerging businesses. Why? Well, because the barriers are getting lower. So everyone can jump in, can jump over the fence, and at the same time become find in this beautiful place we call crypto. So distribution is really the key, and when you think about this really in depth, it means that you are able to deliver the power of your idea and your use case to as many people as you can grab. And usually if you study and analyze brands like smartphone brands, there were like a bunch of brands, Nokia, Samsung, Apple, there were like Xiaomi and different smartphones brands, but only a couple of them survived. It calls the gratitude, the rule of winner, that essentially winner takes all. And in this case, Apple became the winner, and the Samsung became a winner in a little bit different industry of the same smartphone kind of markets. Now, when you think about the whole crypto markets, right? When you think about the valuation of those NFTs, of those overpriced meme coins, why are they so freakingly huge with their market cap? And maybe you are building a really great technical extension that solves a bunch of problems in real life, but no one cares about that. In this case, you build the Lamborghini in garage, the best Lamborghini in garage that no one sees. Thus, no one is gonna use that. And at the same time, this madness with Pepe, with all those coins, with all these overpriced JPEGs, in absolute full swing. Why? Because they cracked the code of distribution. And what if I tell you that you can apply the same principles of the best performing Web 2, even Web 1 brands, as well as those crazy meme coins, crazy like NFT, and the crazy layer 1s, layer 2s, those projects that essentially have hacked the game in terms of getting closer to consumer. Because at the end of the day, one simple rule will save your project. And this rule means ASAP, no matter what it takes, breakthrough to the consumer. And this calls to build up a certain narrative, to build up a certain idea and the hope around your brand. I like to call it perceived value. So this data set brings you closer to consumer, and as soon as the consumer with you, it's easier to build, it's easier to scale, it's easier to kick off, let's say, ambassador program. It's easier to be truly surrounded by the genuine army of fans that are rooting for you because they're in the same boat as you are. You are winning when the boat is reaching the final destination. And now you're probably sitting right there and worrying about whether I shall start a podcast. Maybe I need to spend a bunch of money at the Twitter ads. Maybe I need to create my YouTube channel. Maybe I need to develop the personal brand on LinkedIn. Maybe I need to pay $10,000 for the kiosk to promote my piece of software, my meme coin, my deep-in project, my RWA tokens, whatever. Or maybe I need to create the whole, I don't know, industry in real life, full of the events where we can suck in attention of the people from real life and convert them down to the on-chain. Or maybe you need to create the whole variety of different ambassador program. Maybe you need to create affiliate program. Maybe you need to create the remarketing. You just stuck, my friend. I know you and I feel you, because at Cryptorsy we've been doing this over and over again. So good news, all the mistakes are already made in the book. This book is full of mistakes, so at least we know what not to do. And that's the genuine value we add to every crypto Web3 project we work with. The other stuff, we became freakingly experienced. So we know how much it takes your product to make 5x, 10x, whether we're talking about the market cap or we talk about the user growth, whether we talk about the actual amount of people in your community, or we talk about the size of your affiliate program. We just know how to hack the game. So perhaps now you might sit right there and say, yeah, you're so smart, but then you don't understand our product, you don't understand how the technology is built. And guess what? I understand you as well here. You understand a product. We understand distribution. Not only that, but we understand the distribution on steroids. We call it the fuel for brands. If you want to make tiny spark a huge wildfire in the forest, you need to pour the gasoline right there. So we have this gasoline, we have every tool pack, every strategy, every growth methodology, every funnel that you might have thought of in an effort to help you be closer to a token holder, to the user, or maybe community member. So we just know how to cut off a bunch of bullshit from your way and save your money, nerves, and time and energy to not doing that. Instead, being purely focused at something that matters right now. And you as a founder, you understand this is to build the best brand that represents the whole culture of the on-chain world. So now you have two directions, either stepping down on a bunch of mistakes, stepping down on a bunch of different trips, because along the way there are gonna be a lot of different gray spots that you don't identify as a gray or black spots that can potentially suck up a bunch of money by not yielding you back anything in terms of results. So you can go out there and test on your own by trying to walk across all this bushy forest, a bunch of animals, a bunch of different rivals along the way, and trying to, invent the wheel. Or the second way for you is avoid all this bullshit and say yes to the growth machine we have developed at Cryptorsy. That's as easy as that. We just know how to build the money printing machine for you. From $1, $2, from $2, $5, from $5, $50, and it never ends. So I just don't want you to make a bunch of mistakes, to, suffocating yourself with this always repeating, constant, running across the limbo, same stuff over and over again that doesn't bring you as much result as you wanted. Fair enough. If you resonate with that, with our idea to make the on-chain a new online, if you want to really grow rapidly right now, whether you're meme coin, whether you're deep in, whether you're infrastructure, or I don't know, RWA, or maybe L1, or whatever, metaverse, NFT, we just know how to hack a distribution for you. And this is a truly the terminator, the major rule of thumb for brands that will survive, but not only survive, but thrive during this and the next cycles ahead. I hope you resonated with that. If yes, head over to cryptorsy.io, leave the application there, and the best Navi SEAL team will go jump into your boat and make sure that we are heading to the point B as fastest as it possible. I'll see you guys at the top. Don't forget, by the way, to hit the big thumb here, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys really soon. Peace, stay blessed.